Welcome back to Platinum Hunters Extra. We got another group of PlayStation Plus Essential games to cover, as we do every beginning of the month. But first, happy Canada Day and happy Independence Day, which as of recording this video will be tomorrow when this video releases, and Canada Day was on Saturday. But nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed the time off if you did have it, and everybody's feeling relaxed, everybody's feeling good. Now, before we get into this crop of games, I just want to say that there is a video for last month's extra and premium tier games. I will be covering those every month now, and we took a look at a handful of trophy guides from the games that are coming out that month. You can check that out. It's in the description below or in the pinned card. Wait, this side? Yeah, this side. That right over there. Look over there. But now let's get into our games of this month for July. We got Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Alan Wake Remastered, and Endling Extinction is Forever. Now this is a pretty great crop of games that we've been given. I think Alan Wake Remastered is a very good one, considering Alan Wake 2 is scheduled to be dropping this year, and the other two games are good games. I think this Call of Duty is one of the better ones that have come out in recent years. So we're gonna check out the trophy guides. Let's see how difficult they are, what you gotta do to get the platinum trophy, and you can see if you want to actually go the distance and get these platinum trophies. So we'll start with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I love me some Black Ops, but when I see this, I have to pause and see what's going on in this trophy guide. We got a 7 out of 10 difficulty and only one playthrough, but you got 70 hours to do for this, so I am assuming the worst when I see this. We got campaign on the hardest difficulty, we got multiplayer trophy grind, possibly zombies to deal with, and these things are there, but I don't think they're as bad as other games, especially one Call of Duty game, Black Ops 3, that I'm currently taking a break from because that game is driving me nuts. Well, this one, let's get into it. The campaign, you don't gotta beat on realistic or realism mode or whatever they call it, thank God. You just gotta beat it on veteran difficulty, which is awesome. It says here, combat hardened, that's the trophy. Complete the campaign on veteran or realism difficulty, and there are no other trophies in the list that say, oh, beat this chapter on realistic difficulty, beat this chapter on this difficulty. No, you just gotta complete the campaign either on veteran or realism. So far, so good, thankfully. And then there's your usual, there's a bunch of other stuff like some things to find, kill a certain amount of enemies with this weapon loadout. There's stuff like that, of course. Then you get into zombies, which apparently this is where the grind really is. So you got these trophies, craft work, which you can only get by being at least level 54 in Die Machine. I can't pronounce that. Craft 14 different types of items in one match. Apparently you have to be at level 54 for that, so you're gonna have to grind your levels here in zombies to get to be able to do this. And then the other one says level 51 for 6-pack. What is 6-pack? Well, 6-pack in zombies upgrades 6 perk skills to tier 3. So you're going to have to grind out here in this mode. There's some other stuff that looks a little bit grindy. Kill 100 enemies without leaving the top of the crash plane wing. Upgrading skills, apparently. There's other stuff that you have to do while playing this mode. So it looks like you're going to be playing a lot of zombies. Personally, I would rather grind in zombies than in multiplayer, but I think this trophy guide does have quite a bit of multiplayer as well. On top of zombies, you got good old Dead Ops Arcade. So there is stuff you have to do here in Dead Ops Arcade. You actually have to beat it, which is crazy. I didn't think you could beat this. I thought it was just an endless mode that you can keep going and going until you run out of luck and die, but apparently you can actually beat this mode. And it says here you actually need to beat this mode for the Platinum Trophy. Okay. Interesting. So you're going to be spending a lot of time here too in Dead Ops Arcade. And then finally, of course, you got multiplayer. And it says, this time around, the large cesspit of tryhards and campers like other years, but catered to the Modern Warfare crowd. Oh, no. That's not good. Okay. And then it says here, while the multiplayer list will come easy, you will see a couple of bumps, most notably Mean Machine and Party Patrol trophies. What are these two trophies? Mean Machine. Get 100 kills as a driver, pilot, or passenger of a vehicle in multiplayer. When will we learn? Vehicles in Call of Duty multiplayer never, ever works. Like, it's never a good thing. Starting with World at War and then a bunch of other games down the line. And Party Patrol. Get 10 squad wipe medals in Fireteam. I am guessing Fireteam is one of the modes. This could be a little bit of a crapshoot. You have to have good teams maybe. You have to get matched pretty good. This one, you got to get lucky. And if you see a vehicle, get in it. Start taking care of people with that vehicle. Start getting your kills in it. But overall, multiplayer doesn't sound as bad as Black Ops 3. Where you had to just grind out to level 55. This, you don't have to do that here. So overall, I can see like where this difficulty of 7 out of 10 is coming from. I believe it's true just by looking at this. But the difficulty spread pretty evenly between all the modes. There's no standout part that's going to completely wall you. So I think this one, if you're looking for a challenging Call of Duty game, go for this one. Otherwise, I think Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare 2 is probably a better bet for you. If you're looking for a COD game or you got to beat it on the hardest difficulty and you don't have to worry about too much of the other stuff, I think those are better choices. And now we get into the one that I'm most interested in, especially because Alan Wake 2 is coming out this year. We got Alan Wake Remastered. Before, this game used to be exclusive to the 360. Now Remedy owns the IP, and they decided, teaming up with Epic, we're gonna re-release this game so people can play it on the PlayStation for the first time if you haven't checked it out already on the 360. And I remember this achievement list being pretty difficult, and that's because of a couple things. So first, you have to play it a minimum of 2 times, and that's because you have to play the game on easy or normal to unlock Nightmare difficulty. And you will need to do a run on Nightmare difficulty, not only to get a trophy that says for beating it on Nightmare difficulty, which is the Alan Wake Up trophy, but also because the way the Collector's Edition trophy works, where you have to find every manuscript page in the game, the way that works is there is a certain amount of them to be found in the easy normal difficulty, which is 91 pages, and then there are 15 more that you will only find on Nightmare difficulty. So you need to play it on Nightmare difficulty and collect all of the manuscript pages on that difficulty. That can be a little bit annoying because you might want to just run through the game quickly on Nightmare mode now that you know what to do. But now you got to stop and do all of the manuscript pages for that as well. And then there's a whole bunch of other trophies that you'll find. Some of them are environmental trophies that you can miss while playing the game. Other parts of the game you'll be finding other collectibles like coffee thermoses or hidden chests. There are certain other things you'll find as you go. And this is apparently a little bit different from what they're going for with Alan Wake 2. But I still think it's really worth checking out if you're excited about that game. One thing I'm not excited about for Alan Wake 2 is the fact that they're not doing physical get your heads out of your ass and make the physical. You have THQ Nordic already telling you guys, we'll do it for you, it's no problem, we'll get this done for you, and you guys can get your heads out of your asses, especially you, Epic. I know it's you that's making this difficult to make a physical version of this game. So I will personally wait till Alan Wake 2 comes to PS Plus and I get to cover it here like the other games that come to it, because I'm not paying full price for it right off the hop. Sorry. Now we got a game that is the easiest of the bunch on here, but I am very hesitant to play it, even though it's only 4 to 6 hours long and a 3 out of 10 difficulty. This is Endling, Extinction is Forever. And when I was taking a look at this game to check out the trophies, there's a trophy here called We Are a Family. It says, finish the game with all cubs alive. What do you mean with all cubs alive? It says here, in order to unlock this trophy, you'll need to have all of your 4 cubs alive by the end of the games. The cubs can die if you starve them or let an owl swoop down on them and kill them. Excuse me? So I could make it close to the end and then some punk ass owl is just gonna come and grab one of them, and there's trophies, 3 little foxes, 2 peas in a pod, all for 1. I don't think I could handle it if one of those owls takes one of the cubs. I think I'll end up being bawling my eyes out. So apparently, aside from 4 story trophies, everything in this game is missable, so that means there's a total of 23 missable trophies. I mean, it's only 4 to 6 hours long, so if you can stomach this, I don't know what I'd do with myself if I let one of those cubs perish. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it, even though the premise seems interesting. Everybody I've talked to loves this game. They say it's really good, but I don't know if I could do it. I just don't know if I have it in me to expose myself to potential pain like that. I know I'm an animal lover. This stuff really gets into me. It'll eat me away. I don't know, but apparently it's good. If you want to try it, if you want to go for the easier game in the bunch, this one is certainly that one compared to Black Ops Cold War and Alan Wake. So if I had to rank them from most likely to least likely to come to the channel, we got Alan Wake Remastered as the number 1. Then we got Endling, Extinction is Forever as the number 2. And I think Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War as the number 3 on this list. I am already playing a Call of Duty game right now, or rather I'm taking a break from it. I have to get back to that one because it's certainly one that I want in my collection. It's part of the PlayStation Plus collection challenge, but the PlayStation Plus collection is actually gone now. So I started this beforehand. I'd love to finish it and then get the video out. But I don't know if I'm going to continue the collection challenge as it is. I think there's no point now, considering that those games are not all available anymore the way they were when the PlayStation 5 first came out. I'll make that part of the next video that I put out for games that were in that list. Probably either Call of Duty Black Ops 3 or Final Fantasy 15. I plan to do both of those. I already started them, and I just need to finish getting footage for them. But let me know down in the comments section which game you are going to play, and if you're going to check out all 3 of them, 1 or 2, just let me know down in the comment section any and all thoughts. And I hope you guys have incredible trophy hunting expedition with fireworks, unless you're not allowed to shoot fireworks because of the Quebec fires. We weren't allowed to, which sucks. Sad day, but I get it. Peace out.